YouTube? It's me, it's your favourite Steve. This is my charity shop haul of the week. What up YouTube? Yep, this is my charity shop of the week. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit fuming right now. I'll go into it in a minute. Anybody who knows this stuff is probably gonna guess what my issue is, but I'm gonna go through the rest first and then come to the reason why I want to go to a charity shop and drag a guy over the counter. But give me a second. Right, we'll start with first item that I picked up this week was this Leonardo Collections porcelain figurine. Now, the only reason why I picked this up, I did the stupid thing of not going out with any carrier bags on the weekend, but there's a teapot that I'll show you in a minute that I wanted to pick up. I didn't have a bag. I saw this. I saw that it had its kind of certificate of authenticity around it and thought, oh, it might be worth a bit of money. I was wrong. Yeah. I see a lot of these Leonardo collection figurines around. Every time I look up Leonardo collection figurines on eBay, it's not really going for a lot of money. So, yeah, this isn't going for a lot of money. It's sold for £8. I'm going to shoot for a tenner, just for the fact that it's got that little stringy bit hanging around it. But, yeah, I'm giving up on these porcelain figurines, I think. It might be the fact that I've only got into them in January, but I'm going to hold back on them at the minute. But this one was literally only brought because I needed a carrier bag for a teapot that I'll show you in a minute. Right, the next item was this jewellery box. Now, I'm not going to wind it up and show you what it can do. It's a musical jewellery box. I've sold this before, or I've sold two of these before, these kind of things, and I've got £20 each time. What it is, you can see around the back, it's got the dial. Now, for $1.99 I thought I'd pick it up anyway, but I did test it in the charity shop. What's meant to happen is when you pull that open, there's a clip. See how that's not sitting flush? There's a clip at the back of it. And what normally happens is when you push that in, it'll stop it playing music. When you pull it out, it plays music. This one, you have to wind it up and it doesn't stop playing music, if you know what I mean. So when you push the drawer in, it stops it. When you pull it out, it plays. I have had a mess around with it. I've had a look at it. Something's loose in there. I'm not 100% on what I'm going to do. I don't know whether to sell it as faulty for maybe 15, or try and fix it myself and try and get 20. But yeah, I thought I'm going to get more than $1.99 for it. I have sold another one before that hasn't got the music box in, so yeah. But I'm not sure whether I might give it a go at fixing it. But if all being well, I could get £20 for that if I can just find a way of fixing the mechanism at the bottom. Right, this teapot, it's a Bavarian. I'll show you the bottom. Bavarian German teapot, I think. Well, I think it's a teapot. I had somebody message me the other day about one of my teapots. Now, I'm not 100% on what the difference is, but somebody messaged me the other day saying one of my teapots, asking me if it was a coffee pot or a teapot, because they've already got the teapot. And I was like, they've already got the teapot version of one of the ones I've got. And I was like, okay. But if you've got the teapot version, you'd know whether this is a teapot or a coffee pot. And the only difference that I can tell the difference between a teapot and a coffee pot is a coffee pot's more slender. So I'm not 100% about this one, to be fair. I'm sure there's people watching this screaming. at the screen right now. But anyway, I've seen this kind of teapot, Peruvian teapot, go for about 25 quid. It's cost me 3, so I'm going to aim for 25 on that. Right, now, when I went uptown on Saturday, I went uptown. It was, to be fair, there wasn't a lot up there. I spent 40 quid in total on 2 items. I'll get to the other one in a minute. I spent 20 quid on this set. Now, hindsight being 2020, it's probably not something that's going to shift quickly. I just think it's cool. I've got to admit, you've got like the miniature little tea set there, and I just think the set's pretty cool. I have picked up, I can't say the word, I think it's Limoges before, but I just thought it was pretty cool, and I just thought I thought it was worth more than 20 quid for me personally. There has been a bundle of this lot that's gone before for about 34 quid. A burgundy set that was about an 8-piece set. Obviously there's more pieces here. So I think what I'm going to do, put it all together and shoot for 40. The miniature tea set has gone by itself for 28, but you can see there's a few. There's a top missing off of that. There's a cup missing. Sorry, no, I'm looking at. There's a cup missing there. There's a teapot there, but yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to aim for 40 quid for the lot and see how I do. Right, now let's get to the bastard in the room. People have probably already guessed it, but I'm just gonna put the camera there. So, Wii Fit Plus, Wii Fit Plus pack, game console, remote and nunchuck, Wii balance board and the 2 games. Now, this is me being very trustworthy and being in a rush. So when I got it off the side, I'd gone looking for electricals in this shop. I don't normally go in this shop. It's a Heart Foundation shop in the centre of Wolverhampton. If you know Wolverhampton, it's down the road from the Beatties. Now, I clocked a couple of things in my head that I wanted to research while I was walking about. So I went in there, then went out, looked at a few other bits, and did a bit of research on my phone. There was a projector in there, a Boots projector, which they were trying to sell for 15 quid, and it sold for about 25. But at the same time, I wasn't sure. I'm very wary when it comes to electricals, hence this on whether they're working. So I put this off the shelf, said to the guy, I just want to check, that's all there, isn't it? And he was like, mate, 100%, I've literally just put it on the shelf. It's 100% all there. Console, bar, the only thing that ain't there is the games. And he was like going, and he said, you can check it if you want. I was like, nah, I'm alright, mate. So you've just done it. He's like, yeah, I've just checked it, it's all there. No worries. So I was like, yeah, sweet. I've just checked it just before I've started doing this video. What's there is the board and the 2 games. So there's no console or controllers. Now, I'm not sure how to go about this now. Do I go back to the shop on Saturday? Will they trust the fact that I haven't just sent it back and kept the console and the controls at my house? Because, do you know what I mean? I'm just not 100% on how to go about it. Now, this has cost me 20 quid. For the board and the 2 games, I could maybe get about 35. So that's what I'm thinking at the minute. But, fuming. And if I see that guy, if I do decide to keep it, if I see that guy, I will be bringing it up with him. Just to let you know. There wasn't the console and the nunchucks in there. Because the first thing I looked up, you could get about 80 quid. So I was like, 80 quid sweet for 20. Or I might have to settle for 35 for just the board and the games. But then the other thing is it needs to be checked. I have got a Wii console somewhere. I've got a Wii console upstairs somewhere. I'm just fuming. But anyway, so yeah, that has peed me off a little bit. There's still money there for the fact it's a blackboard in the box with 2 games. But yeah, a little bit of a dud one, a little bit of a crappy one. That would have made it a pretty good week. But because it's not all there, I'm so fucking... I'm so fuming. Anyway, peace out. Stay safe. Stay beautiful. Actually, on a bonus thing, I sold a Ben 10 watch for 30 quid today. It only cost me 74p. So, we'll end on a positive. Peace out. Stay safe. Stay beautiful. I'll see you on the next video.